I think this camera, friends, for some reason, has. It seems to have uh, a better screen. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. This is a 13. This is like, I don't know what that is. But let me know if we're on board here. Let me know if you can see me, hear me. You know how these live feeds are. What a gift. Scotty Price, good to see you, buddy. How are you feeling, pal? How's it going, Scotty? It's nice to see you here. I see you. Oh, thank you. All right. Oh, here we go. Good, good. Mr. B. Mitchell. Looks good. Good. Heck yeah. Right on, Johnny. I see you. Can you see me? Singing this song to you. Can you see me? Do you guys know that song I'm thinking about? Who is that artist? Who sings that song, Can You See Me? Come on. There's got to be. Guandez, you know who that. Can you see me? I'm waiting. I haven't seen the answer yet. There's got to be some old. It is a beautiful sunny day. Mark Wood. It is. Blizzards. Wow. Johnny Bradley's got blizzards. The Buckin, been a long time. Derek, good to see you. Jean-Luc. Reminder, no cussing, says. Well, that's exactly right, Christine. There's no real room to, or need to cuss, really. There's just not. It's good to see everybody. What was I just going to say? You threw me off with the cussing thing. It's so beautiful out right now, friends. I got to be honest. I'm feeling good. Joe Wag, I love you, brother. Joe, you wild man. So good to see you. Loving the tree climbing vids. Thank you, Barkin Spider. Barkin Spider's a member. The Bradleys on the Bradleys. Dr. Bradley, I call him. Catbird Hill. He's a member. We got members like crazy. Christine, good to see all the members today. And just everybody. Super good to see you. Okay. Buck and I have a discussion, please. Give me a war. Not sure what that means, Guandez. Give me an ear. What's your discussion? Rob Sutton, no doubt. Anybody's got any questions, now would be the time to hit me. This whole, hey, hang on a sec, I'll get my coffee. There we go. Good day. Danny Barth, nice to see you. Guandez, sorry, I missed what you were saying there, buddy. Did I bring my freaking... Oh, I did too. I can't go out for that now. I got to get my... I'm going to do my best to read the comments, friends. I took my stuff out to the bunker and then I thought, no. Bobby Veal, how are you? How do you grind or hand file those low profile chains? You mean the small ones, Bobby, for the topping saws, the small saws? 530 seconds, brother. Yeah, 530 seconds file. If that's what you're talking about, the low profile 3/8, is that what you're after, Bobby? The small saws that I was running in the tree there? We got another video coming up on that tree too. Yeah, just 530 seconds, Bobby. But that's... I'll be honest with you, Bob. Depending on the kind of chain you got, if you've got a semi chisel or round file, like round grind, the 530 seconds works good. That's what they say to you. But I Bob, don't be afraid to use the 3/16. So get a 3/16. That's what I use. But I don't tell everybody to do that unless they got their filing down good, because they got to get down in there. You know what I'm saying? So Bobby, is it a chisel chain? Because chisel chain allows more room under the top plate than a round grind. I do have a dog. I have a 3-legged dog that we salvaged from Puerto Rico. We saved her. She's very disturbed, and she's somewhere around here hiding. We've had her for like 8 years, and she is a very disturbed animal, but we love her. She's taught me so much about love and tolerance. It's unbelievable. We rescued her from Puerto Rico. We flew her here. So, but she's a one-owner dog. Like Wendy's her go-to. Howdy, Buckin and friends. Casey, good to see you. So, Guandez, did you have something, Guandez, you want to talk about? Michael Pratt, nice to see you, buddy. Morning, Buckin. Must be nice. No snow, brother. It's amazing. It's super amazing. RPM, how you doing? Man, it's so hard to catch everybody's freaking comment. What do you do with the link Husky gave you? The link? What does that mean? I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question. The link? I'm not sure what link. Talk to me, brothers. Get it right in your comments so I can understand it, and I want to answer you and I want to talk to you, but I don't know what that means. Link. Help me, brother. Help me help you. Mr. Brushinsky, good to see you. Hey, Buckin. Hey, William. She fits right in. Michael DeGroff, good to see you. I find myself squinting here, friends. Let me see if I can get a better gig on this. This is probably going to help us a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Peace, love, and kindness and forgiveness. All animals will teach us. Oh, heavens to Betsy, do they ever? Heavens to Betsy. I keep looking for the Acadian flag in the bunker. It's not in the bunker. It's in the outside of the bunker, Joe. Don't you remember, buddy? I showed you. It's on the outside, buddy. You missed it. Huge Dwayne Davin, huge demo chain link. Gosh, buddy, you're going to have to focus it in for me, pal. I really don't know what you're talking about, but I literally have no idea what you're talking about. What does that mean? Huge demo link. Chain link. Oh, dude. Sorry, Dwayne. I got you now. That was not from Husky. That was a gift from my buddy. Do you know what happened to that thing? Sorry, Dwayne. I got you now. Oh, man. I got you. Do you know what I think happened to it? Okay, yeah, got you, Dwayne. I got you. Sorry, buddy. Do you know what I think happened to it? I lost it, and I'm like, where could this thing go? It sat on a piece of wood, remember? Do you know what happened? I think it fell into my garbage can. I used to have my garbage can right beside where I smack my wedges and my axes, and I guaranteed it either got stolen by somebody, which I highly doubt, or it fell into the garbage and I freaking threw the thing away. I wrapped it up in a garbage bag. We got super chatters. Holy smokes. Jamie Barkin Spider. Hey, Barkin, are the many secondhand Symingtons over there? I don't know, because I don't search for them. Jamie, thanks for the super chat. But you could call Walkers. They would help. Jamie, give Walkers a call. Call Johnny. He might be able to help you out. Sorry, friends. We're going back for Helga. Helga super chatted. Thanks for all the great content and wise words from Helga. Helga, we love you, and you're a member, and you are such a support to this channel. We love you dearly, Helga. Michael DeGroff, awesome. Thanks, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie, did Jamie do something here too? Oh, yeah, Barking Spider. Gotcha. Love you, Jamie. What's up, Buckin? You're the man. Tyler, nice to see you. Work hard, be honest, be kind, brother. Good to see you, Tyler. Doing well. So, look at this, friends. The sun's over there now, which is kind of nice. Actually, it's right behind that tree limb. Virginia, love ya. Danny Barth has been a member for 4 months. Thanks for all your support. And members, us Barths, love you all. Ah, Danny, we love you too, buddy. Hello, Buckin from Gettysburg, PA. Chris Bolts, Woodchuck Man. Buckin, hello. Corey Goodrich. High carbine with a high raker. Protect the chain. High demo link. Okay, I'm not sure, but anyway. Yeah, I used to have that big chain. There's Joe Wag again. Joe, good to see you. It's outside the bunker, brother. Yeah. Hello from Texas, says Greg. You are the man, Greg. Well, I am a man, Greg. You are absolutely correct. And I thank you, brother. I feel your love. I thank you. I appreciate you. I know what you're saying, and I appreciate you. I got to be honest, friends. This freaking, it was my choice to come on the internet, but I'm just so grateful for everybody. You know, truly. We're all connected through the wood, friends, and there's so much. I don't know. There's so much quagmire out there. It's a quagmire. You got to find your places on the internet. And I appreciate your folks' time like you wouldn't believe it. I do. Yeah, it's just, I mean, I make my living on the internet, friends. A bashed up old faller tree guy. I mean, it's crazy to me. Anyway, Archie, super chatted. Any advice, Buckin? I'm a young arborist in training. Well, I do have some advice for you. I do. And some people think the advice is general or clichéic. Well, that's what they think, and they're welcome to think that. But if you really break it down, this advice will take you, it'll take you anywhere you want to go. Work hard. And only you know what that means, because you know what you got. Nobody else knows what you got but what you got. So work hard. Be honest. That's not a hard one. That's not a hard one. It is for a lot of people, but they delude themselves. So be honest in every aspect. Live free, brother. Live free. If you screw up, say you screwed up and say, I'm sorry. I'll do better. I know I will do better. I'm not going to try. I'm going to do better because you're a man and you want to do better. And the last piece of advice is be kind to people. Be helpful. Give. Do you know what I'm saying? Give. Give your time. Give your love. Give your spirit. Give your body. Give love. There's only, I believe people come to you for two reasons. To either give love or to get love. I all believe we're giving love or we're looking for love. That's how what I think. So young arborist in training, give love. And be the guy that dives into the trenches. Don't be the guy standing there with 4 or 5 guys looking at some hard job and waiting for somebody to go in there. You go in there. You dive in there first. You go first. Gain respect from your fellow man. Now, I got to go back a little bit because Guandez super chatted and asked a question, and there he is there. Guandez, I invite in a chainsaw group at WhatsApp, and the people cannot trust that I do run long bars at my saws like you teach me. They told me that I run my body. It's hard. They don't see it. Oh, well, the worst thing you can do, Guandez, is try and force them to believe you. Trying to explain something to someone can be the very hardest thing you'll ever do in your life, never mind anything else. Because there's this thing called something dissonance. And it is this. No amount of evidence or facts will allow you to hear the truth that you do not want to hear. You hearing me? Listen to those words very carefully. No amount of facts or evidence will allow you or anyone to hear the truth that they do not want to hear. Guandez, never mind what anybody says, brother. The internet, I'm telling you, I'm so grateful for your people's attention and time. You have no idea. Or do you? Let me ask you, do you? Do you believe I appreciate your time? Do I try to lead you down some garden path? Our home in the woods just super chatted? It looks like. No, yeah, they did. Our home in the woods. Let's celebrate this 5th super chat on the live stream. Our home in the woods. Thank you. You think I'm trying to sell you something? You got the wrong spot. I know everybody else is. I know they are. They're all trying to sell you something and lead you down somewhere and click some link. Well, that ain't me. I'm just grateful for your freaking time. That's straight goods right there. That's it. We only learn if we want to learn. If we think we know it all, we're not going to learn nothing. And life's is gonna give you some awful bumps and bruises along the way. Nicholas Brushinsky, I appreciate. Here's my buddy, Nicholas Brushinsky. I appreciate the time you put into your content, especially the members group. Hey, Mr. Brushinsky, when people support me, I mean, I'm always thinking of what I can do and this and that. I just keep throwing it up there. I love you, buddy. Appreciate you big time. Joel, AMG Engineering. Joel, good to see you today. Super good to see you. I got to plug you guys in. Do you know that I've had this phone for I don't know how long? Bobby Veal. You taking off, Bobby? I've been feeling a little stronger lately. Oh my goodness. Hello, Buckin, and all in the chat. Mark Gaines, our moderator, our member, and my dear, dear friend. Phil Mon. Buckin, what's the weather like? Well, I don't know about Canada, but where I live, it is sunny and about 2 degrees. It's glorious. Gainsies, we love you, brother. Well, that was weird. Hey, someone just did I just miss something? I totally just missed something. What the? Who did that? What? Did somebody just hit me with a super chat? Oh my goodness, Casey Holt. Casey? Oh, Casey's one of our members, friends. I really appreciate the wealth of knowledge you're willing to share. Oh, brother. Casey, thank you so much, pal. What a guy. What a freaking guy. Willing to share with everyone. Thank you so much, Buckin. Oh, what a dude. What a dude. Casey, dude, thank you. Thank you so much, buddy. I'm trying to get back down to the bottom of the chat here. There we go. What a guy is right. These super chats. Whoa, somebody just bought an axe handle, I'll bet you. Maybe two. Christine, what just happened there? I haven't seen Christine today. Christine, are you hiding out there somewhere? Someone just shopped at our store, friends. Gosh, what a crazy world we live in. Man, oh man. Gainsies. She's here. Oh, good. Maybe I just see her name so often it just blends in. You know what I mean, friends? Christine, ha-ha! Filling orders. Hey, friends, buckandbillyray.com. What a treat to have you folks go over there. I'd buy a plaid jacket with a bucking patch. You know what? We've got a lot of ground to cover, Philmon. We do. We're gonna try and find these things. I want to get a black shirt like this, just with the sleeves cut off, with a, you know what I mean, with a patch. Get the gullet or a Buck and Billy Ray on it, with just a good solid black shirt with the sleeves cut off. I'm looking for plaid shirts with the sleeves cut off. I'm looking for just stuff that I wear that people comment on all the time. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm won't accept my card, William. I don't know. It's definitely not on our end. It's YouTube, right? It goes through YouTube. The memberships is through YouTube, so it may be your credit card protecting you, William, is what it could be. That's happened to me before. It's something they don't recognize, so they put a stop to it. Allergic to MSG. I'm glad you found that out. Yeah, I had a Visa close my card whenever I tried a super chat. Yeah, lots of people's cards do that, friends. They do it. It's your company trying to protect you. That's all. Just tell them I sent you. Houston checking in, not ready for the snow. I had to use PayPal, says Mr. DeGroff. Hey, Mr. DeGroff, I was wondering, who did, when you won that saw, Corey Goodrich, he's got a long comment here. When people write long comments, it means they're trying to say something. You're a class act and you survive hardships because choices you made. We are capable of it. Just the weak don't want to take the initial step and they always stay in the same spot. Well, yeah, I don't know what that is. Some people would rather lie down, and that's just how that is. I believe we all are made a little bit differently. People have got more grit or more whatever, tenacity or whatever that is than others. It's just how God made it. He made it that way. So I try to have compassion for those folks, and maybe they're the people looking for love and looking for strength instead of giving it. You know what I mean? Maybe they're lacking in areas. Oh my dear goodness. When you were climbing on a recent video, you said you always go counterclockwise around the trunk. While climbing, why? Because that's a great question, John McCormick, and I'll tell you why. Johnny, I love you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. So I grab limbs with my left hand and I use my saw with my right. Does that make sense? That should answer the question right there. So I spiral around the tree like that. So I'm always like this, not like this. Make sense, brother? So that's why I do that. I cut what's in front of me, slide around, cut the rest. That's on bigger diameter stuff. John McCormick, what a guy. Devin, how are you doing, buddy? Yes, Mr. Philmon, you just go the other way. Plain and simple. If you grab the limb with your left hand, or you rig with your, you know what I mean? If you run the saw with your left, go the other way. Did you ever fall for Fedgie and Gunderson? No. That they left a little bit. They were right around. Well, I was. I remember falling with a bunch of guys that did fall for Fedgy, but that was quite a while ago, my friend. That was quite a while ago. I did a lot of falling for private loggers like Walker Addison and, oh man, I can't remember the names now. But I fell with a lot of guys that fell for Gunderson and Fedgy and Gunderson. Big name in the industry. Big name. Buckin, do you ever hear from our friend Ewan? He passed away, brother. Baconator. He passed away. I've got a video that I'm working on actually. Ewan passed away. We talked about that a while ago. You may have missed it, but he's passed on. The cancer took his life. I love that little guy. I was going to go to the UK actually. Yeah. And they told me that it was too late. Yeah. Oh, there's Ronnie. Huge shout out to air crews working around the clock. Now that's fishing. Ronnie just texted me, friends. He's talking about our Canadian airplanes over scooping up the water and helping out. Corey, won on a date last night for the first time I ever went to a place to throw axes. It was unbelievable. Right on, buddy. Good for you. Good for getting out there. There's someone for everyone out there. And we are not put here to be alone. That's not the program. We are not meant to be here alone. So if you're out dating, brother, you treat that woman like a queen. You'll know, Corey, you'll know. You'll know. Listen, pal. One piece, you're not asking, but I'm going to give it to you. Soft heart, strong spine, brother. Strong spine. Women, now this is just me, if there's any women here, women like confidence and authenticity. Be you, because you are unapologetically you and perfect. You were built perfect. Do you plug all your decomps? I go back and forth. Depends on how my shoulders are feeling. You can take those in and out anytime you want. So if it's working, I leave it. If it's really hard saw and my shoulders aren't feeling good, I'll stick a decomp in it. I use those for what they are. Hey, ho, ho, we ain't got no freaking snow. Anchored shout out. There's my buddy, Todd Freud, with a super chat. Todd, we love you. If I've missed your super chat, I'm so sorry. Thanks, Todd is right. Bjorn, how are you? Ishman. The Ishman. Haha, Todd, thank you. Kevin Duff, thank you, Todd. Todd Freud says, thumbs up, old Clem Forge, how are you? Buckin's on a roll. I'm catching every comment as they come now. Come on. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Marty Rudder, been listening, changing oil on my wife's car before bad weather again. When will the rest of the mall video be uploaded? Not sure. Not sure. When will the mall video be uploaded, he said. I don't know when it's coming up. Marty, snow might be coming your way. Hey, Bucket, Luke 61, working on my brother's 201. Cool. 6-pound Tassie axe exist? Not sure. Not sure. 4.5, 5 pounds is a nice. I got some wild content to share with you guys. Cece. Brandon Fisher, Christine, I'll have to apologize for my techno ignorance. How do I email you direct? Great job on the axe felling, bucking. Axe felling and bucking, Mr. Bucking. Two Bears. Well, I haven't done much, Mr. Two Bears, but thank you very much. I'm just getting back into the swing, as you're probably aware. But I'm telling you, brother, I like my splitting wood, right? I just like swinging an axe, but I'm heavy on the wood splitter and splitting firewood. Our wood's pretty easy to split, as most know. But Two Bears, you've swung a lot of axes now. Do you know what happens when you got a little belly in your handle? Do you know those axes and then the weight kind of kicks backwards? Do you know what I'm talking about? And the flick. That 8-pound maul that I built, friends, I've learned so much through these years of swinging an axe, but when I was swinging it for a living, I didn't look and think about nuances. I picked the freaking thing up and got the job done. But now that it's different now. I'm finding different things and learning about different things, and that's why I try all kinds of different things. I love chopping wood, but I process a lot of firewood, friends. You know what I mean? I do. And I'm telling you, that freaking maul, you hold that handle in your hand, like in the belly of the handle, it wants to just fall back a bit, but as soon as you reach up a bit, it levels right out. So when you 2 pounds is a huge difference. I made a 6-pounder too, friends. I'm telling you, I don't know if you watch my latest Instagram, but that flick, it naturally does the flick. It's kind of like a double bit. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Double bit when you use the flick. I've got some videos to share if you're, hey, we can always learn. We can always learn about splitting wood. The internet has turned the freaking splitting wood into something that's, I don't know, it's crazy, but you don't have to use a chopping block. And if you're afraid that you're going to bust up your axes, I can show you some stuff and techniques that keeps your bit, you're not smashing rocks, okay? And you don't bust up your handle. And it's not just the flick. That's not what I'm talking about. The flick is only one thing. The flick is one technique to keep your axe out of the dirt, keep your handle straight and not barked up, and split the wood. It is a win-win all the way around. But recently, I've been training Luke how to swing an axe. And I don't want him to be smashing into the rocks, and I don't want him on a chopping block. I'm going to teach him that down the road. He's a big, tall guy. He's strong. He's going to be I'm going to teach him the chopping block scenario too, but I want him to learn the whole gamut. There's nothing wrong with a chopping block. Chopping block's great. A short one. So everybody does things how they do them. Bucking got me a 125 and need a cylinder plated. Any thoughts? Not really. I've never done that, so I don't have any thoughts on that. Nail bender, great to see ya. That's right. You got to try different stuff. Indeed you do. Indeed you do. Hey, Buck, and thanks to yours. I just ordered my Husky a Walker Ice 462. He's stoked. Janesy Ruffin or Ruffin, well done. You will love it. You'll love it. Good for you. Thank you for commenting on our little channel here. Ruffin, great to see you. We're all connected. We're all connected through the wood, friends. We are. We're all connected through the wood. Lukey has never, no one showed Luke how to do this stuff. His dad was a nurse, and he wasn't into this type of thing. So Lukey's loving what he's doing right now. He's loving it. So, yeah. Will we see Victor on here again? You never know, Cartwheel. You never know. Victor was by there in the summer. We had a good chat out in the back 40 there on my deck. You never know. I'm sure you will. Carl Lewis, take care. Catch you next week. Carl Lewis, good to see you. Take care, buddy. Excuse me one sec. I've been thinking recently, friends. I've been thinking that I want to do some music before I get, before it all passes me by. You know what I mean? I want to do some music. Do you guys remember when I went up with Clay Walker? You know what I mean? I want to do more of that. I want to play music. Kevin Duff, good to see you. Good to see you today, Alex. Alex Hulk. Just got my handle, shirt, and leather conditioner in. Love everything. Randall Richardson. Randall, buddy, good to see you. I hope you like the stuff. I want you to tell, did you get one of those long handles, those 34s? Oh. Mr. Guzman, good to see you. Brandon Fisher, Buckin, you cost me a lot. If money on eBay, axe heads this week. Good. Good for you, buddy. It's a great thing to get into. If you swing them all, Brandon, I want some guy like yourself or many guys like you to try this handle with an 8-pound maul. This handle that I got. I want to, because I'm telling you, did you see that last Instagram of the flick? It almost happens naturally. It's just fling, wood's flying, your axe is out of the dirt. Hey, Cameron Hammer, this warm weather is easy on the wood pile. Yes, it is. Can you use Husky or Carlton style raker gates for skip tooth and full? I do, Mr. Bullfisher. Whoa, Waylander, keep it up with a super chat from New Zealand. Waylander, brother, thank you. Hey, my name is Waylander. I'm living down under where the big trees grow. Waylander, thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you. I'll be down to see you guys. There's no doubt about it. I'm coming down there. That's one thing I've got to do. Vartan's good. He just got home. He was on a little road trip. Whoa, Catbird Hill with a $50 super chat. Christine, can you hold this for someone who wants to buy something from the store? What a freaking guy. Mr. Cat, Johnny boy, it was so nice to meet you and shake your hand and look into your freaking eyes. Oh my goodness. We got someone who just rock and rolled in buckandbillyray.com. Probably bought some axe handles, I would reckon. Thanks, Mr. Brady, or Bradley. John Bradley, you're too kind. Donnie Walker says you were helping him out with some exercises. He appreciates you. He told me that himself, Mr. Catbird Hill. So know that you're helping. Friends, pop over and listen. I don't know what you do on YouTube or where you spend your time, but that man right there, that man gives a hoot about the human body and human beings in general. Dr. John Bradley, Lieutenant Bradley, we used to call him. He cares about people. Sincerely. Guandez, there you are again. Guandez, what are you doing down there? Guandez, Guandez, don't get into justifying what you do, my good friend Guandez, my friendly friend. Stay friendly. You'll lose your peace, brother, trying to explain. Do good things and justify to no one, brother. It's freeing. You're free. Anything you say is just justification, even though it's the truth. To you, everyone's truth is different. I can only use myself as an example because you know what my wife said to me today? I'm going to listen to what I'm saying to you right now. I'm not going to read comments for a couple seconds or I'll lose my train of thought. It's just how my brain works. My wife says to me today, we were talking about justifying and arguing in the comment section, okay? She follows people. She says, when I'm watching someone who I really like I really like them, I follow their stuff, I support them. When I see them arguing in the comment section or justifying what they're doing when someone attacks them, she says she loses it right away. Something changes. You listening to what I'm saying? She says something changes. I said, honey, it's because I'm trying to be nice here, but people can tell you lots of things. They can tell you all kinds of things. They can tell you you're invincible like I do. I tell you you're invincible, and I mean it. And I tell you to do good things and justify to no one. But if I'm doing good things and then fighting in the comment section, justifying why I'm doing something, my name is Mud. And you will change your thoughts about me. You will. You will. Your name is all you got, and what you speak of must be how you act, or your name changes to me. It changes. So, you don't have to justify. Friends, I've been attacked for 10 years on YouTube. Attacked. Steady. Have you ever seen me go off on anybody? I can only use myself as an example because I'm the only guy that I see doing it. You don't have to do this, friends. You don't have to. Have a soft heart and a strong spine. Forget, and trust me, friends, don't think I've wanted to or I haven't wanted to. I have. Silence is the equalizer. But a lot of people can't be silenced. Is it true what they're saying? Is it true? Is it your experience? No? Oh, well, then, and would you do it again? Knowing what you know now, would you do it again? Uh-huh. Okay. Enough said. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Catbird Hill, we love you. Thank you, buddy. I've lost the comments. Where'd you guys go? Oh, there you're back. Guandez. You can every day by your actions. Yes, good afternoon, Buck, and I hope you and the family are doing good. Eric, thank you. We're doing well. We're doing well. Here, I got to get my CNI glasses again. Hey, Buckin, David Johnson asks, hey, Buckin, have you ever bumped into the line clearance workers or have been working there for a while? I do that here in Norway. Oh, brother, I worked line clearance. I done all that, brother. Yeah, we call it utility here. Yeah, I know a lot of them fellas. Yeah. It's all cutting, brother. It's all cutting. So yes, the answer is yes. Root Buster checking in. My buddy, Final Fencing. Go see that man too. Check out that man's channel right there. Final Fencing. He was one of the guys. Oh, brother, I love you. It's good to see you, buddy. You've been here forever. Guandez, Buckin, thank you for speaking to me. Buckin, or Guandez, brother, I take this stuff real serious. You know that. I love you, buddy. It's late now, he says. Yeah. True blue, bud. Yeah, you are, Final Fencing. You are. You are, brother. Remember you said, just make me something. I said, I got something for you. Alex, great to see you. Always nice to see you in the comment sections, Alex. I have to go to bed. Good night, Guandez. Water. That 8-pound maul's wild. You kept me going, both tools. Mate, laters. Ah, Final. Dude, love you. Straight up. Love you. I love you, Buckin, and everybody here. Guandez says he loves everybody. We love you too, Guandez. We're so honored for your presence in the members group and here on the channel. We appreciate you, Guandez. Now go get some sleep. Sleep on your back. Stay healthy to you too. Brandon, hey, Buckin, what's the meaning behind your pinky ring? Keep saying the good word, friend. Okay, so this is a horse nail, and we use them. Fallers use them. Old school fallers use them to pin our log or pin our tapes to the logs. Do you understand what I mean? When we pull out our tapes and stick them in the log and go limbing and bucking, that's what we use. So that's just made into a ring. So that's what that is. That's my connection to the bush. Yeah. That might be better right there, friends. Look at that. Hey, how's it going? This is better. Let's do this. Come on, Buckin. Get it straight. Hey guys, everyone watching, tell your mates, get him some more subs. He never asks. No, I don't. I've never asked. Final Fencing, how long have you been here? How long have you been here, brother? And how many times have you heard me say, hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I want you to subscribe and thumbs up. I've said it. I'm not saying I haven't said it because I have said it in the beginning. That's what everybody was doing. I don't ask for nothing. I'll work for what I get. Hit the like button, Robbie Egan says. I'll just come here and work. How about that? You make the decision because you're smart. You people are smart. Human beings know what to do. We always know what to do. Critter, good to see you. I've never heard you ask, Eric says. I don't ask. I find it, but I know it helps because people say they just need to be reminded. I don't like reminding people. The Baconator, Buckin, what do you enjoy about gardening? Oh, just digging in the dirt, brother. I enjoy the harvest, but I more enjoy digging in the dirt and the planting part, like that part. But with the YouTube channel, brother, you know, it's just me and my wife here now. Pepsi. Buckin, are you and Morgan going to install the crew cab? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. He's made a space for it. It's going in for paint soon. I can't wait. I just like being in the dirt, brother. That's the part about gardening I like. Yes, I love eating the food. Of course I do. But I enjoy the whole journey. I like to turn the soil over for my wife. Tim Stoles, how are you, Tim? Horticulture, Billy Ray Smith. Matt, man, I love you, buddy. Gosh darn, you've been here a long time. I recently watched your video on drugs and alcohol. I recently I was really touching. It makes your message and attitude so powerful, says Leo. Thank you for that video. Greetings from Belgium. Well, brother, I find the freedom in honesty is it tastes better than anything, brother. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Yeah, that was dark, brother. That was dark. I don't regret a thing. I respect and admire you, Soy Ben. Thank you for everything you do. In your videos, thank you. Soy, you're welcome, Soy. Benjamin, hey, Bucket, have you ever done any grafting? No, I haven't. I've tried, but it was just in the house here. I was playing around. No, I have not. See you later, Bjorn. Good to see you, Bjorn. My wife just got home. So I'll probably go fairly soon, friends. See you, Bjorn. Brian Hebert shows up right when I'm about to leave. What a guy. Ish, how are you? Hi, babe. Oh, did you guys see Chica in the background there?
Hi, Chica.
There's my Chica. She's very disturbed animal. Like very disturbed. Like she'll still actually pretend to almost bite me.
What's that?
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, Bucket, which handle length do you recommend? Depends on what you're doing, Lane. For what purpose, Lane? I'm talking to you. I need you to get back to me fast because things move quick here. What for doing what? And how tall are you? Hey, everyone. Johnny Bruner, good to see you. She's in a good home. She's in a good home. She is. Yep. For splitting, how tall are you, Lane? Do you use a chopping block or do you split on the ground? And what are you splitting? There's lots to it, brother. It's not just one. It's not just one answer. I would get yourself 3 or 4 axes. Start somewhere 5 pounds, right there, 4.5, 5 pounds. Start with that, with about a 30 to 32 inch handle somewhere there. But also have something long. Get yourself like a 34 inch handle that you can bust the big stuff with. And then grab a lighter axe and a smaller axe to bust the halves and the quarters up. Conserve your energy. It's such a joyous thing, the axe. Did you know that you will, it's the testosterone boosting activity? It is the most testosterone boosting activity almost ever for men is splitting firewood or swinging an axe. So I like 30, 32 in there, but I also like 34 with a big, like these freaking mauls I'm making, you're going to see me swinging this sucker more. Because if you're really strong, big and strong, and you've got technique, your weight can drop a bit. But if you don't have a lot of strength, that's where, believe it or not, it sounds like an axiom, but it is. The weight helps you. A maul is good. But I prefer axes myself. But I use both. So get your 32 is a good one. 32 is a good one because if you're splitting on the ground, you don't end up like this when you're finished your stroke. You know what I mean? I really like the mauls you're making. Oh, Eric, brother, you're gonna see me swinging them. Like I'm telling you, like I'll show you a picture. Right, they're nuts. But it's because of the handle. It's not to do with a straight handle. I mean, mauls come on a straight handle. You kick that freaking, I can't explain it unless you grab a hold of it. But I'll show you something here. Check this out. I might have a picture. Matter of fact, I know I do. Right here. Check this out. Wait. Well, this is a video. Look at those things right there. The dark one is an 8-pounder and the light one is a 6-pounder. Look at how the weight goes backwards. Those are nuts. Straight up nuts. Completely different from a straight-handled maul. Completely different in your hands and completely different in the wood. I'm serious. Get yourself an old maul head, but it's got to be, well, it doesn't have to be, but I think it should be. I don't like the round eyes. I don't like them. I've never liked the round eyes. I've used them, but I prefer, it distributes the metal differently on the handle. So find a maul with an axe head. Do you know what I mean? And you're, I'm telling you, it's a completely different game. I'm going to show you guys some techniques of splitting wood on the ground and not busting up your edge. I'm going to show you. You get the handle, get a handle, buy one of our handles, 34-inch handles. Doesn't have to be 34, but if you've got nasty wood, you want a longer handle and some weight out there. That's why mauls work. But if you've got 5 pounds on the end of a 30 to 32-inch handle with a 5-pound with the proper, like the wood bullet, friends, I'm not joking about that wood bullet. That's not something I just did for something to do. That is one of the best axes on the market available to people. Someone's probably going to knock it off and make it, well, I don't think they'd be able to make it cheap. They'd have to spend a lot of money on tooling to get the nuances of that axe, why it works. You can't get stuck in wood while you split firewood. You can't get stuck. That is a complete waste of time. Getting stuck and pulling an axe out of wood is it's a waste. It's an absolute waste. One pop and she should come out. Like just pop and out she comes. Couple squeaks and you're moving on. This having to fight an axe out of the wood is not good. It's wasted energy. And if you do it all the time, it kind of leads you into finding something that doesn't do that. And that's why I created the wood bullet. It's convex, yet it's still sharp enough. But remember, friends, I split a lot of softwood. So hardwood's much different. It's all different. So I can't wait to get, but I'll tell you right now, I was banging hardwood down at Bunyan there a couple years ago. Was it last year? No, it was 2 years ago with the wood bullet. Scary. Scary. That wood bullet's scary. It would have to be, or my name would be Mud as well. Anyways, this has been a long live feed. It feels like about an hour and 27 minutes. I'm taking a shot in the dark. I have no idea. But it feels long. Yeah, well, oak's not that hard to split. I find red oak, I've split lots of oak, and I find red oak straight grained is really not that bad. It's just my opinion. I haven't split probably nearly as much as you have because that's what grows there, but stringy wood is awful. And obviously knotted and stuff. 58 minutes. Oh, really? Oh, well, that's not bad. That's good. 57. Perfect. That's good. Hey, Baconator, I split some red maple. I think it was called sugar maple or red maple. It was awful. And it was straight. It was stringy and it was tough. I find bigger wood easier to split than smaller wood, to be honest with you. Who agrees? Seriously. Friends, did you see that freaking... Yeah, sugar maple is nasty. Brian, you would know. You're down there. So, Brian, what have you got? Like, what's kind of the hardest stuff to split down your way? Because I've split like I don't know, I've split some hardwood, and yes, it's harder, but I found that maple to be skanky, brother. Like skanky. Yeah. Sweet gum. Yeah, I've heard that as well. Oh, honey went and got wood and I got it all. I was thinking about us getting ahead of things. See my wife, she's out there getting firewood and I already got it all. Okay. Pecan. Ah, okay.
We'll burn that.
Yeah, we'll just burn it, babe. Hedge. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff's nuts. I've heard people talk about that. But sugar maple seems to just be very fibrous, and it's, yeah. The Baconator. Sweet gum. Well, see, friends, I don't know if you all remember. And if you have the time, I'm going to recommend something to you, okay? If you want to know what kind of how I approach nasty, nasty wood. Would you like to know how I do that? If you're talking about these woods like sweet gum. So let me ask you, Brian, what would you do with sweet gum? What would you do? Would you grab the isocore, or what would you do? Because an 8-pound maul with a sharp edge and the proper profile is scary. I don't care who you are and where you're from. Like, what would you do with this nasty stuff? Like, what axe would you grab? The hydraulic splitter. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Sitka spruce is ugly too. Yeah, it is. It is. People don't. It's funny. They think softwood's easy. Some is. Some absolutely is. Friends, I was going to suggest that you watch a video. Hybrid mall. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, of course. Friends, years ago, I did a video called How to Split Twisted Wood with an Axe. I think that's what it's called. It's called How to Split Twisted Wood with an Axe. Friends, it's a funny video. And I would ask you, and I don't do this hardly ever, I would go watch that video. And friends, I will tell you right now, I was strong. I was strong. And I was using a double bit. I even used a couple different axes, but I used a double bit. This, I call it barbershop fir. Do you know, anybody know why I call it the barbershop fir? Or barbershop wood? Anybody know why? It's horrible. In that video, there was a logger next door and he was no slouch. That's right, Robbie Egan. It's twisted. I did a little investigation. There was about 5 or 6 rounds there, and there was an 8-pound maul over there, and I saw all the hammering marks that the guy tried to split the wood. He couldn't do it. But he didn't try for the sides, which was actually surprised me a bit knowing this fella. Anyways, go watch that video. I explain a lot right there. Yeah. The flick with a double bit. Hey, somebody just went to my store and purchased something for $114.90. Thank you so much for shopping at buckandbillyray.com. I appreciate you. Doug fir is definitely, well, yes, it is if it's straight grained. I believe any wood is easy straight grained. But we've got Douglas fir here that people just roll it down the bank. They don't want to touch it. And that's usually down in the bottom, say 8 or 10 feet. Because think about what that wood's doing. Twisted fir is gnarly. Smaller wood is actually harder to split than bigger wood. I find it's more about the grain than anything. Although there are tough woods to split straight grained as well. But Doug fir straight grained is beautiful to split. It's easy. It's easy. But there's also ugly stuff. Really ugly. Go watch that video, How to Split Twisted Firewood with an Axe. It is a funny video. So, do you guys remember when I went to across Canada with Myrtle and Morgan and Myrtle? And the wood bullet. I brought the wood bullet with me. I was at some friends and I asked them to go over to their wood pile. This is in Eastern Canada. This is where all the hardwoods are. I told him to go over to that wood pile with your power saw and cut me out 4 or 5 rounds or whatever you want. of your hardest wood that you guys don't even think about splitting, and put it out in front of me. This was so fun. I was so upset that I lost this video. You know, the old fishing story, right? Well, it's the truth. I don't gain anything from lying. I just don't. I don't get anything from it. So it was elm. Friends, it was elm. And he brought me over some crotch pieces, and they sat back and they watched me with the wood bullet. Mark Gaines, I love you, brother. Mark Gaines, Buck and Bean, listening to the odd neighborhood. Oh, Mark, thank you so much for supporting those boys. And thank you for your super chat. Wonderful music. So anyway, long and the short, Morgan turned on his camera and I started going with the wood bullet. And I cracked apart that elm, and those boys were like, okay. Was it hard? Yes. Yes, it was. Did I do it? Yes, I did. I love splitting firewood, friends. Let's be honest. And that's why I'm back on the ball and staying strong for life. I have to be careful, friends. I do. My life changed in 2006 when I got hit. It just changed. It took the wind out of my sails and put me on a different path. Completely life-changing event. Absolutely. So I'm happy to be anywheres. And that's the truth of it. I'm happy to be anywheres. Old Clem, good to see you. Something about soothes the soul. Lane, yeah, it does. It does. Anyway, friends, I'm going to go. My wife's here, and I'm going to have a drink of water here. I really, really appreciate everyone's time and coming here and hanging out with me on Sunday. And yeah, it's just good to see everybody, and I hope you're doing well. Gainsies, I love you, brother. I'm glad you're feeling better, Gainsies. Truthfully, I am. Everybody have a great, great Monday tomorrow. There's always room for doing better. Great to see you, Joel. Friends, there's always room for doing better in life. So, oh, there's another buckandbillyray.comer. I love you. Thank you all so much. Thanks for being here, friends. Thanks to our moderators and our super chatters. Appreciate the support. We'll catch you on the next video, friends. Over and out.